Meow meow meow. Meow 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 meow.
Hi everyone. Hello. Today I'm a cat. Hi! This is one of, Poke Paw's amazing models. I changed the eye color of it and the mouth color to suit me. But I love this model so much. Anyways, hi, hello! I'm just getting started today because I am ready and raring to play today. We've got something very cute in store for us in Final Fantasy XIV today. We're gonna get our Chocobo companion! We're gonna get a big bird! We're gonna get a big bird friend! I'm so excited to get big bird besties. And I'm gonna name it something. Oh wait, yeah, I was gonna name it Newt. Or maybe I'll name it Dreamy Newt. I don't know. We'll decide later. The exciting thing is you can actually like dye your Chocobo's feathers if you have access to a stable, which I probably won't have for a while, but I can eventually dye the Chocobo's feathers black, which means that it'll match me, and then my Chocobo will truly be Dreamy Newt. It's so fun! I think it's so cute and exciting. So, we'll get around to that eventually. But for now, we have to actually meet the Chocobo and befriend it and teach it how to fight and all of that stuff. So I think that's going to be most of today, as well as a little bit more of the main story quests. A little bit more. I think... yeah, we were supposed to go back to the Waking Sands, but first we have to get Chocobo. Because we've had enough of walking everywhere. You know, my feet are tired. I need a mount to ride. And I have a couple of default mounts that I've paid real money for. Don't worry about it. Don't look at me. But, yeah. Yeah. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. Chocobo time. Yes. Okay, let me take a sip of water. So, honestly, I'm pretty excited about it. I love the Chocobos in this game. They're adorable, and they have these big brown eyes, and then the way that they look at you makes me... they're like big chickens! And I love chickens. So they make me happy. I love a chicken. I love being able to ride a giant chicken. They recently added this, like, dynamic turning to the game whenever you're on a mount. So it used to be you'll just, like, turn, right? You'll just turn. But right now... oh my god, wait, there's a Twitch thing going on right now? Oh, it's Twitch subs. Lame. Lame. Hello! Your cat form is so cute. Thank you! This is a model rigged by Poke Paws. They have it available on their Ko-Fi. I should probably get a link to that, but regardless. This is rigged by Poke Paws. Oh, looks like it's the Christmas event time. Ooh. Maybe we should do Christmas event too. It'll still be going on next week, right? So what is next week? Next week is the 27th. Should we do Christmas event before Christmas or after Christmas? What's better? Before or after Christmas? I'm not sure. But hello, welcome in St. EP and JT Wesky fan. Welcome in, thank you. I like Chocobos because they look like shoebills. You can actually get a shoebill, like, pet in this game. You can have a little shoebill follow you around. And it's really cute because it'll just stand in place. It'll stand in place all like, static and stuff like that. And then, when you walk far enough away from it, then it'll fly over to you and then stop and then stand there. And just keep standing there and staring at you. It's really funny. They programmed it with its own, like, movements. I think that's so funny. I love shoebills. They have some really cute animals as pets in this game. They don't have any, like, salamanders yet. There's a blue-tongued skink, and there's, like, chameleons. I think there's 2 chameleons, and I don't know. I don't think there's any others, but they do have a lot of dinosaurs, weirdly enough. There's like a lot of dinosaur minions. Say what now? A blue-tongued skink? Yeah! They have a blue-tongued skink minion, which are the little like pets you can have that follow you around. And it's so cute. I have it on my main. It's one of my favorite minions because it looks just like a blue-tongued skink, but like a little bit like, less long. I was gonna say shorter, but I guess it wouldn't be shorter. Does the skink pout? It does stick out its tongue. It sticks out its little tongue. And it goes, bleh! I love blue-tongued skinks. They're one of my favorite lizards of all time. I love that they're just like little triangles. Their heads are just straight up triangles, man. They got no feature. Because they tend to pout. I love when lizards are just like little grumpy boys. There's so many lizards out there that are just like, don't look at me, I'm angry. Which honestly, if I was a lizard, I'd probably be the same. I'd probably be a pretty grumpy lizard too, because why not? If you're a lizard, you're probably worried about like predators and stuff like that all the time, so. But, dude, if you search Chocobo on Google, there's an animation that plays. It's really crazy. Oh, really? Hold on. Let me pull up google.com. Chocobo. Why did I think oh. Oh. Oh, yeah! Oh, that's so funny! A bunch of little chocobos run past. Hold on. I'll go over to the gaming screen early. Let me put myself in the corner. Oh, I guess the game is loading up. LOL. Still a little too far in the corner. No, that's probably good.
Meow, 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 meow.
Let me put an outline on, because I know that, Final Fantasy XIV has a tendency to get really dark. Is that my outline? Yes, it is! Let me actually make it a little bit bigger for this model. How big is it right now? 0.14? Let's go... Maybe not that big. How about there? That looks pretty good. 0.25. Okay. So while Final Fantasy XIV is loading up, let me show you guys on the Googles. There we go. So if you Google search Chocobo, and then you click the button down here, wow! A bunch of Chocobos run past, and they're a bunch of different colors. See, look, there's blue, and there were some yellow ones with cloud on their back. Oh. My game is starting up. Loud as fuck, man. Calm down. My god. Do you need to be that loud? Ah, there's the Lelo ones. Wait, where's Cloud? Cloud, get back here. Come on, man. I know I saw you. Oh my god. There he is! See? 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 He's running past with his big ass sword. We love that little man and his big ass sword. That beautiful, short man. There's no way he's not a manlet, right? Final Fantasy XIV. No, it's literally a Final Fantasy XIV jump scare every time I open this damn game. Every single time they have the different, like, opening screens, they're always such a jump scare. Hold on, you've got to see the fucking Shadowbringers one. There were so many times when I would, oh wait, no, it was the... Yeah, no, it was Shadowbringers. Yeah, Shadowbringers. Every time I would open the game, I'd be like, oh! And I'm like, ah! What the fuck? Stop that. Look at this, it's taking forever to load again. Hello? Hello? Thank you. Shadowbringers. The Shadowbringers one. I wish you could, like, permanently set them. Not the video. I want the title screen. So there's that one. This was what the game looked like when I first purchased it. It was this for a really long time. The Endwalker one I was also stuck with for a really long time. Much more peaceful. Much more peaceful. Very beautiful. Wow, stunning. Nice and dark, you know, lovely. Doesn't blind you. Doesn't just absolutely beat the shit out of you with the title screen. However, Dawn Trail came around and was like, fuck you. Says the fuck you guy. Says the Dawn Trail loading screen, which was actually the fuck you guy.
Hi, Tona! Hi, Tona!
Hi, Tona. Prr, prr, prr. Hi. Welcome in. Guys, I miss Tona. He's at work right now. He's watching stream at work. Someone get this guy. Tona, put me on the work TVs. And then I get flashbanged. I get flashbanged by Final Fantasy XIV. Fuck you too. You're so cute, actually. I might die. Wait, don't die. How would you get money? How are you supposed to participate in capitalism if you die? I think we should make- no, I can't make that joke. We're not making this joke here. Instead, I'm gonna have the sweet tart. On one side it says gentle, on the other side it says strong. Kinda like Sally Mander! Aw, that's so cute! Sally! Tona should ride a mechanical bull and say yeehaw. Tona, do they have any mechanical bulls at your job? Please answer honestly. Well, you got the yeehaw part down. Next we just need a mechanical bull. It's in the bag. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Can you check if you have any Professor Layton in the back? Thank you. Albek! Albek! Welcome on in. Had a dream about a friendly a friendly dinosaur. Albek, what's your favorite dinosaur? Oh, we got a friend hat immediately. Who is standing next to me? Oh. Oh. Wow. Now this is fashion. Don't have one? Fair enough. Fair enough. You give me the energy of those tiny little guys that run around. They're like, what are they? The, like Gallimimus or whatever? Are those the little itty bitty ones? You give me that energy. Where is... What if I wore Xmas horns? Does this count as a friend hat? That looks awful! Hold on, we're not doing that. We should put on a Santa hat though. I think there's a blue one in here. Yeah, there is. Okay, let's put on this default blue Santa hat. Beautiful. And then to hide the ugly front of it, we're gonna put olive there. We're gonna go ahead and just put olive across the front of my hat. There we go. Hey Olive, can you cover this up for me? Thank you. Thank you. Of course, we gotta put the warrior cat liker on the cat model. It just makes sense. It just makes sense. I do have a favorite train if that helps. Oh. Yeah, what's your favorite type of train? You were like, oh, actually that's the wrong flavor of autism, but I can tell you what my favorite train is. I can tell you what my favorite shark is. Actually it's really hard to decide my favorite flavor of shark. I like dogfish a lot. So. Well, I have two technically. 2 trains? That's so many. Well, go ahead. What's your favorites? There you go, I'll turn that back up now that we're not at ear-bleeding levels of loud. Rashat Riki suggests you look into having a personal chocobo issued. Yeah! Just chocobo. Well, if it isn't Private Mander, I must say the tales of your deeds have been an inspiration to the troops. Our duties take us far and wide, and I'll wager you've slogged across quite a few malms of countryside on naught but your own 2 feet. Such a sterling soldier of the Maelstrom deserves her own steed. Let us see about having one issued for you. All you need to do is obtain a Storm Chocobo issuance by exchanging company seals with the quartermaster. Once you have this deed, present it to Freygame, and she'll see you saddled up on one of our trusty birds. All right. Flying Scotsman. I'm assuming that's supposed to say Flying Scotsman. And a Pannier tank engine, or an A1. Nice. Yes. It's kind of like when, hold on, I think I have to purchase it from this guy. It's like when people, by people I mean my brother, talk about like tanks and shit, and they're like, here's my favorite tank, and it's just a list of numbers, and I'm like, yeah, no, totally, I agree. What? And it's like, how the fuck do I get this again? Oh, do I not have any seals? Is that the problem? Yeah, I don't have any seals. I think I can get some pretty quickly, though. How many do I get from leveling roulette? I get quite a bit. So let's do 1 leveling roulette to start us off here. Marauder is my only class, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we only have Marauder. La 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 la. I'm ready to kill. Do I have any actions or traits that I'm missing? No, because we'll get Thrill of Battle at level 30. Okay. And we're not quite level 30 yet, but we might hit it with this leveling roulette. So we might be on the road to 30. Does it look like I'm spinning if I turn my head fast enough? Oh, it's lagging out. Oh, it got stuck. Oh, the video got stuck. Wow. Wow. Another friend hat, though? Okay. Let's do another friend hat while we're waiting. I don't like my Santa hat anymore. I have decided that the Santa hat has failed me. Looks like we got Owl. Owa! Owa! The way that I get these is I just randomize. Actually, I want to put Owl on my ear. Yeah, Owl on the ear. It a bird. Can I be on your head? Tona, do you have 500 points to give me? Or sorry, 300 points to give me? I can't do a face with this model. This model doesn't like to see that my mouth is shut. It wants to say that I am open. Doors are— Why can't you redeem it? Oh, because it has a cooldown. Right. Okay, well, when the cooldown's done, then you can redeem it. Yeah. Meanwhile, we're gonna run around and look at all the cute little cribbit decorations. It's the Starlight Celebration, everyone. Hey, Tona, while you're here, should I do the Christmas event this week? before Christmas or next week when it's after Christmas time. Anyone can vote. Because I'll do it one or the other. It'll be the 27th, I think, next week. Thal Icebound. You wish to just you wish me to sing a song of your deeds? She's like, don't fucking mess with me. Oh my god, they're sitting around a cake! They put a Christmas cake in between them. That's so funny. Hey girls. Oh my god. Sirens don't have time for men unless they're warming our beds. Okay. After Christmas so I can do it with you. Okay. We'll do it next week then. Is it kind of weird that the music sort of sounded like How to Train Your Dragon music? No, I completely agree. I think the Limsa Lominsa music has big, like... Oh, hey dude, you good? Okay, well, I'm sure he's fine out here. The Limsa Lominsa music has big How to Train Your Dragon vibes. Oh, there it is. Let me in. I wonder what we're gonna get. Is it Sastasha? Or perhaps Sastasha? I'm late and sick and still have a hurt thumb. Oh. Welcome in. Oh, hey, it's not Sastasha. Copperbell Mines. Would you like me to go slow? We've got a new healer here. They just said, I'm a new healer, but I'll do my best. And I just asked if they want me to go slow or if they want me to go full force. I have a tiny key. Should be okay, hopefully. Okay. You got this. Scholar Nation. Hashtag Scholar Nation. This one goes out to all of my Scholar mains out there. You're so sweet to the new players. I love new players! I know I look like a new player right now. But I love new players. They make me happy. Because that means that people are getting a chance to enjoy this game. And even if this person isn't technically a new player, they're trying something new, which I also think is very cool. It's very important to try new things and do new stuff. Okay, they want to keep going. Okay, we're gonna keep going. They think we can do it, so we're gonna do it. Full force, baby! Alright, I should be getting everything. I think. Sometimes it's hard when DPS ride my ass like this. Part of me wants to just leave them, because... Don't piss me off. It's just easier to stay in this room. Come on, buddy, you got this! You got this! Ah, poo. They didn't get it. See, I didn't think... I'm mad that those guys wanted to keep pulling. Ugh. Can Tona be a hat? Yes, I will absolutely put Tona on my head once we're done here. We need to see if she's gonna res me, but it doesn't look like it. I might go ahead and try to run back here. Yeah, let's just... Oh. No, we'll just try to run back. Alright, let's see if we can get back there quickly. See, normally when people are new at healing, I don't want to pull full force, but those guys were like... insistent on going forward. I forgot I have to wait for this fucking thing. Alright, back down. If you pull up to this room, they all lose aggro. Sigh. Well, now I have to grab aggro and everything again. But our healing practice. I'm gonna say that in the chat. I'm gonna be like, but our healing practice, frowny face. But our healing practice. In parentheses, joke. Because some people don't know how to take one. Oops, who said that? There's no helping this one. Oh my god. They're so mean. I believe. I believe. I think they can do it. I think it's important to believe in people. Plus, I personally love Scholar. On my main account, that's what I play. So, I'm a big fan. So, I'm a bit biased towards Scholar players. Because it's the least played, healing class in the game. And probably the least played class in general. So, I think it's nice when I see people trying it out. I'm very biased towards it. The two classes that I play on my main are the two least played classes. Like, overall. Eos! 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 No! No, we're leaving her! I miss her. I miss her every day. Space football? Dude, space football would slap. Come on. I don't remember if these still lose their aggro if we try to go into the other room, but better safe than never. You'd be the soul pillar holding up niche classes. I will forever be the guy that plays all of the niche classes in games because I'll be like, oh, no one's playing this? That means I have to. That's the rule. The rule is that I have to because no one else is. Are you guys seriously not picking up your 6-ounce pinches of fire sand? Pick up your damn fire sand! Alright, and blast the device. Hey, baby girl, wanna come over and touch my blasting device? No? Yes? Maybe? Hiya! At least they made this boss slightly better. They recently redid this entire dungeon. Previously, when you got to this boss, the entire team would have to just sit at the side and do nothing because the boss just, like, you can't do any damage to it. You have to hit it. You had to hit it with these bombs before. And when you didn't hit it with the bombs, when you tried to hit it with your attacks, you would literally do 0 damage. So, like, it was just such a boring fight because you would have to just sit there and wait for the bombs to spawn. And then one person could then take the bombs and go. And if the one person got the bomb, the rest of them just sat there and did nothing. So, yeah, it was pretty boring. Let's see here. I don't know why I keep trying to grab the loot, because I technically don't need it. Alright, let's go! Yeah! Yeah! Through the needle! And loop around! Yeah! Yeah! Grab these guys too, and then we'll put on our defensives. Probably should have done that like a second earlier. Oopsie doodle. I'll put this on them as well. There we go. And then just wait for everyone to DPS them down. Alright. The really exciting gameplay of a Realm Reborn where I just hit one button over and over again. You love to see it. Alright. And now I'm gonna run. And yeah! Yeah! No one was viewing the cutscene over here, so that told me that I was okay to go ahead into the final boss room. If anyone is ever watching a cutscene, I will not go into a boss room because they are watching the cutscene! They're here to watch the cutscene! So therefore, I will not, like, take that away from them. Excuse me. Thank you. Can you please get out of the way? Thank you. Thank you. Yes, thank you. And just gonna casually continue to kill this guy. Get some free tippy tappies on my keyboard there for that one. A quick little reprisal, not that this is gonna hurt me at all. Wow, good job, everyone. GG, everyone. You still get my player comm healer. You did great. Now give me your player comms, because me love you. Blow kiss. Here we go. Yay! Yay! Pet. Pat pat. You get a pat, gay boy. Hug. Hug the air. Group hug. There we go. Group hug for everyone. Hey, I got 2 player commendations. That's good. Syrup in a pancake. Syrup in— No! They logged off. No more syrup and pancake. This is so sad. Tequila? That's so funny. I think that's the first time I've seen an attack cover everywhere except for the boss's hitbox. Are there other Final Fantasy XIV fights with that? It seems fun and cool and unique to me. There's actually a ton of really fun mechanics later on in the game. I would love to show you guys some of the fights that I've done with my raid group. Because they're a lot more difficult, obviously, because they're far, far in the future. But it's just nice to see. As the game goes on, the game builds on its own, like, repertoire of moves. So, like, that little red hitbox that was over me, that's a tank buster marker, and those used to not exist in A Realm Reborn, but they started adding them to give a better idea of when tanks need to start using their defensives in a fight. And there's all sorts of really cool and fun markers. Like there's ones where everyone needs to stack together, and there's ones where everyone needs to spread apart, and there's ones where everyone needs to stack together but it's going to do multiple hits. Like all of them have different markers, and they mean different things. And like some of them, the fire will go off and then you have to quickly change your spot. Heck yes, would you do a play-by-play if it's pre-done fight footage? Yeah! Let me finish this conversation and I'll pull up one of the fights from... I can pull up the one that I did most recently. I think that one should be fine. No spoilers or anything. Private Mander. Just the woman I was hoping to speak. Your exploits of late have been the talk of Limsa. Don't let this puff up your sails too much, but I've heard some of the higher-ups saying that the Maelstrom would be lost at sea without you. But I suspect you're not the type to rest on your laurels. Nay, the tempest raging in your eyes tells me that you're looking for new waters to navigate. Fortunately, we have just the place for people like you. Have you perchance heard of the Wolves' Den? It's a proving ground— oh, this is the PvP area. This is unlocking PvP. It's a proving ground of sorts established by the Eorzean Alliance, a place where the most promising of Grain Company recruits are sent to hone their skills. The Wolves' Den is to be found just off the shores of Lunacia. The ferry at the Morby dry docks in Lower Lunacia will grant you a passage there. Upon your arrival, seek out Storm Captain Brokea. That's what this name sounds like. Okay. Cool. Let me put myself in this corner. Why is my Ooey cat so, like, behind today? That's so funny. Oh, the Tona hat! Thank you for the reminder. Thank you so much. Okay. Let me put Tona on my head. Where is he? There he is. Tona gets to go coming right out of my forehead. Oh! It's touching my eyes! Ew. Tona, stop that. Tona can come out of my chest instead. There we go. It looks so funny. Tona became a chest burster, so you know how it is. Okay, let me go to YouTube real quick and look up some fight footage from this. Let's see if there's anything recent. Final Fantasy XIV. This is like one of those Final Fantasy bosses that keeps getting reused. This one is Zeromus. Extreme. I need to look up the extreme version. Right, not a guide though, I just want... This is from a year ago, but it should be fine. Yeah, let's do this one. We've got a summoner POV. Also, this trial has the most banging fucking music ever. I was gonna make a joke about writing your face, but I think you beat me. I think I do. Tona! 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 What the hell, man? Gay ass. I'm dodging your comment like the fucking Matrix. No, I was having an autism moment and I got excited about Final Fantasy XIV raids. Let me just turn off the audio in this game. There we go. So we can switch over to the interwebs. The internets. There we go. There we are. This is the Zeromus fight. This is one of the final fights in Dawn Trail, but don't worry, there's not really any like big spoilers here. It's kind of completely unconnected. I'm your biggest fan, actually. The interwebs. Yeah, welcome to the interwebs. I gotta make sure you guys can actually hear this, though, so let me... Okay, you guys can't actually hear that. Cool. So, this is the opening of the fight. Usually when you're doing extreme fights like this, there's these things called markers, and the player who's the leader will put down the markers, and sometimes the marker setup helps you decide who is going to pair up in partnerships for certain moves later on in the fight. So this is a way for players who especially aren't in call to kind of set up these positions that they're going to be in later on in the fight. So you can see this person uses a controller, first of all, but they're setting up a focus target on their partner so that they can more easily find them. And it looks like these people aren't in call or anything like that. So now they're setting up the markers around the edge of the fight here instead, because these help you find some positions later on in the fight. Markers are commonly used in extreme fights and harder raids to help find positions that might be kind of detailed and hard to find. So the start of this fight is pretty basic. It's basically just hit him as hard as you can. The only people that really matter at the beginning of this fight are healers, because it's gonna cause everyone's health to go down to 0 in just a second. I love that this person has a sound effect for every single time someone talks in chat. Okay. So, at the beginning of this fight, this big attack goes off, and it sends everyone down to 1 health point. And it also gives you a Doom debuff, where if the Doom debuff counts down all the way, you die instantly. So there's a possibility to die instantly there if the healers aren't fast enough. Here, these lines are going out. These lines are going out here while that's happening, and they make these giant purple circles that will hurt you real bad. And then they go out here, and they do a second one. And there's a couple safe spots for this. And then this is a stack marker, specifically in a line. So this stack marker is in a line, but it is also showing that it's going to go off multiple times. So this hits multiple times. This line marker is special because the 2 tanks in the front, or the 2 people who are in the front of the party, are going to take the most damage from this beam attack. So if the tanks aren't in front using their defensive cooldowns, then potentially someone could die, because if you're a DPS in the front, then you'll take a lot more damage than a tank would. So the tanks have to stand in front to protect the rest of the people behind them. Then the tanks split off because they're about to take a tank buster right there. And those giant circles around them show that there is an AoE over the tank buster. And so those tank busters hit a couple of times. And then I don't know why this person runs up front. Oh, right, because this next attack is they shoot their claws in 2 motions. And so there's like only 1 safe spot in the north and the south. You go there. And then this drops these 3 X markers, which then has a couple very small safe points. And the X marks kind of randomize, so you have to be able to figure out very quickly where the safe spot is. Then there's these towers, and then the towers. In the towers, you have to have a certain amount of people in each of them, or else everyone's going to take a ton of damage. Then these giant sun things come down and shoot out these beams. The beam attacks will then become really big, and there's a small amount of area left. Hi, Kyle! I'm showing off some of the endgame stuff. Then we get a little break here, where nothing much really happens for a second, until this attack goes off. This is one of the classic ball attacks. They introduced these in Shadowbringers, and they love their balls now. They're a big fan of balls. So these balls, if you touch one, they will explode and hit everyone close to them. And then if you get the juice on you, it is a giant, like, poison damage over time. To the point where, like, even my tanks have died to this pretty easily. And I'm a healer, so yeah. They're very painful, even when we're over-leveled for this attack. So then these X goes off again. This one's the safe spots here. Did you apply to be a big bad boss fight? Hey, you might want to put your application in. Then this is a spread mechanic, so everyone's going to get their own special AoE that they have to split off for. And then we all go back in for a big damage hit. Just overall, everyone's going to take some damage there. So that's for the healers to top off. Then we get another quick break before the most brutal part of this fight happens. This is one of the easier fights for Endwalker, to be honest, except for this mechanic here. This mechanic is the one that ends most of the runs that I've done of this fight. It's usually this mechanic right here. So this mechanic, all of these rocks fall down, and 4 members of the party get these beams attached to them. If the line on your beam is red, you will die. If the AoE around your beam is red, everyone will die. So the entire party will die. If the beam is blue and your little line is yellow, then you're safe, and it will drop a rock where you stand. However, the next 4 people are also going to have this same exact thing. So you need to get far enough away so your line turns yellow, but not close enough to any of the other rocks that your AoE turns red. Because if the AoE turns red, everyone is dead. See how the AoE turned red there for a second? So everyone has to find a little spot in between all of the rocks here. And then they have to wait for their rock to fall. And then they get out of the way so that the second half of the people can go find their spot in the rocks. And then they take the damage. Then everyone has to fall back so that they all blow up, and then everyone is safe. Next, everyone gets chained to a partner. All of the DPS get chained to one of the supports. So DPS go one way and supports go the other way so that the chain breaks. Then you have to stop moving for a second, or else you'll take damage. And then the X marks the spot goes on again, and you have to go find the safe spot again. And then another spread mechanic, so everyone has to spread safely without overlap. And then everyone has to stack, except this time, instead of just being a stack mechanic, you also have the tanks have their AoE attacks on them, so the tanks cannot stack with each other, or they cannot stack with the party either, and then you have 2 people in the party with a special debuff, where if they stack with the rest of the party, everyone will die. So those 2 have to then run away from the party and make sure that they know that they have the debuff and that they're going to kill the party. Otherwise, everyone else stacks here. Another quick break. Just some nice calming time to attack the boss. It is like a complicated dance, and that's why I really like this. Okay, so this attack, I don't know how they're going to do this one. Okay, they did it the old-fashioned way. So in this attack, one person gets that little blue dot over their head, and that's going to drop and make a black hole that's going to expand to cover most of the fight arena. Meanwhile, the boss is going to shoot this big beam out of their mouth and go from like left to right or right to left, depending on which direction the boss is facing. So essentially, you have to drop this AoE and then run away from it and not get hit by the boss. There's certain ways of doing this. My party, instead of dropping it up at the front here, my party will often drop it off at the back and then have one of the healers pull them into the party so that we don't have to do all of this running around. But this was the initial way to do this, and you can see how much damage that does. And then you run right to left to stay out of the black hole over here. Yup. Another spread mechanic. This one can be pretty brutal if 2 people stack, because if 2 people are in the same spot, they'll both die from the damage that it does. Then there's a big damage happening. I don't know why the healers aren't healing right now. They really should be. Oh, right, because this one comes in again. This one, again, is the make everyone go to 1 HP. Oh, another friend hat. Okay. Let's see who I got here. Oh, it paused the video. Hold on. I'll finish the video first. So then it does this mechanic again. So essentially, at this point, everything starts to repeat from the beginning of the fight. So this is kind of a repetition of the beginning of the fight. I fear I'd never be able to approach this level of combat. I used to think so too. But eventually, it gets pretty good. If you have a nice enough team, like my team is quite nice and doesn't mind when people take a while to learn the fight, but fights tend to be very repetitive, and they have a lot of these familiar signals that you eventually get used to as you work up your way in difficulty in fights. Like, I would never tell someone to just immediately go into the hardest type of fight there is, but at the same time, there is a possibility to eventually get there, because the game does such a good job of introducing these kinds of mechanics to you. Like, this ball mechanic isn't new. This was introduced in Heaven's Ward, so... yeah. So, this is level 90 content. This is level 90 extreme content. So this is the harder version of this fight. Okay, so now we have a phase change. Usually my team actually skips all that stuff because we're over level. Balls. We love our ball mechanics here. So this part of the fight is pretty easy. It's just a lot of like constant damage that the healers have to keep up with. So there's like a giant beam that's going to attack from one side of the stage while a second mechanic goes off at the same time. So you have to focus on which direction this beam is coming from, which section it is, and then what secondary mechanic is going off. So this time it's you have to drop it and run, or you'll get a lot of damage done. This time it's showing you like an order of mechanics that are going to go off, and then they go off. So you have to memorize it. And again, that beam is going off at the same time. I wish I could play Final Fantasy XIV on an Xbox. I'm pretty sure it's out on Xbox now. You might actually be able to. I think the free trial is now available on the Xbox. They recently added that with Dawn Trail. I'm pretty sure. So that's a third version of the options available for this version of the fight. And then again, they're doing the memory one. So you gotta memorize which ones go off first, and then you gotta move so you don't get hit by them. So you, like, certain people get hit by them, and then you get these debuffs, and you do less damage, you take more damage. It gets really rough. Your damage down debuffs, that's a DPS's worst nightmare, man. It's a DPS worst nightmare. And then you win. And then you win. And sometimes it, so in every run, you'll get a weapon and then a chest with a random weapon in it. Every once in a while, the mount will drop. So that's why we do these fights, is usually to get the mount so that we can show off. I think I need to be in a call with the party for a fight like this. My memorizing skills suck ass, and this fight is pretty long. Yeah. Luckily, we've kind of busted it down to probably about 5-ish minutes, because we're over-leveled. But yeah, my team stays in call. A lot of raid teams will. They'll stick in call, and then they'll have a raid leader, which does call-outs. So the raid leader will be like, as you practice, you'll set up names for each mechanic, and the raid leader is the one who pays attention to things. And so the raid leader will be like, okay, everyone in. To the left. Slide to the left. Slide to the right. Crisscross. Doom, doom, crisscross. Oh, it's only on Series X and S. I'm on XB1 still. X-Bone. Damn. That sucks. That sucks. But that's what I'm here for, too. I'm here so that people can... Oh, I forgot that I put the dynamic camera on. Get me back to my character, please. Oh. Can I... There we go. There we go. The big wiggles of this cat model are so silly. I love how Poke rigged this. Ugh. I want to rig like them one day. For real, for real. But yeah, that's why I'm going through the story on my channel, because I know a lot of people can't get this game and can't play it. So that's why I'm like, oh, I'll play it on my computer and we can all be Sally Mander together. And that's why I'm here. I'm just such a saint. I forgot another friend hat. Damn it. Hold on. Okay. Okay, another friend hat. Up, we scroll down to Matt. We get a little Matt. The Smeefer. Oops. Get back there. Get back there! A cat on top of a cat? It's more likely than you think. Okay, Matt's gonna have to go on my head here. And then Owl will have to go on my ear. Come here, Owl. Owl. Get on my ear. Get on top of the fridge! This house is a fucking nightmare! There we go. Aw, it looks like they're like holding hands. Sal the Mander. Sally the Mander. There we go. Okay. Where was I going? Oh yeah, we're gonna get our chocobo. Look at all my friends on my head. There's like not a lot of room on this model to put new friends on my head. Hi, I have my chocobo thing. My chocobo ticket. And here, I have my license. My driver's license. My license to kill. With chocobo. My chocobo killing license. No! Not to kill chocobos! No, not to kill chocobos! Please. I would never kill a chocobo, I promise. Actually, I don't think I can promise that in this game. There may or may not come to a time where I need to kill a chocobo. I'm sorry. Yes, everything appears to be in order. A moment, please. I'll be right back with your chocobo. Here she comes! My brain replayed you saying Sal the Mander in the style of the full milk. Sally Mander. Sally Mander. Like that. And here he is! The fellow has been in high spirits the past few bells. He must have sensed that his master was coming. Now then, to make it official, you'll want to give your noble steed a name. Should I go with Newt or Dreamy Newt, guys? Quack! Quack! He said, eh. Alright. Okay, what do we think? First of all, look at my big-ass chocobo. I love them. They're so cute! I'm tearing up. Oh, I'm tearing up. Nudithin. I'm not naming them Nudithin! It's Newt or Dreamy Newt. Those are the options. Don't make me put a poll up. I know you guys aren't gonna vote if I do. Dreamer? New Nathan? Stop! I gave you guys 2 options! Dreamy Newt or Newt. I'm not actually letting it go to 5. What about not Doot! I'm not naming them Doot! Don't call me Dookie! My name isn't Dookie! I put a poll up if you guys prefer voting. Doot doot. Doot doot. And doot doot doot. It's Newt. I have 20 characters here. I don't know if Dreamy Newt would even fit, actually. Okay, it would. Can I do underscores? No. I think I can do apostrophes, though. So it'd be Dreamy Newt like that. Or I could name them Newt like this. Because it's funny, because then Sally gets to ride on me. Don't quote me on that. The phrasing. Olive, don't show up now! Don't show, Olive, in my moment of weakness? okay. I hate to say this, but I already have It's exclamation mark add quote. And you can add quotes. So, just so you guys know. There you go, Tona's already on it. Ah. Sally gets to ride on me. Well, my chocobo is now me. I get to be the chocobo, and you guys get to be Sally. So, I hope you guys are proud of yourselves. Shaking my damn head. Shaking my damn head. I dare say he likes his name. I do, actually. I do like my name. It is your very own chocobo whistle. Simply blow into it, and your feathered friend will come bounding to your side. But do forgive him if he doesn't respond when summoned in a crowded city areas or monster-infected lairs. Chocobos are stout-hearted creatures, but they have their limits. I also have social anxiety. Don't even bother because the dream demon works fast, but I work faster. It is on me. You know what? And I'll fully take credit for it. Maybe I'm the little bastard all along. Oh shit, and I got my driver's license too. Nice. I don't even have one of those IRL. I wish you and your chocobo long years of fulfilling companionship. Yay! Guys, I have my companion now. Yay! I can now summon the chocobo mount. Which is funny because I actually already have several other mounts, and this one, the SDS Fenrir, is probably gonna be the one I use the most because it gives you a like a speed boost in like every area. So where's my mount button? I'll set this one as a favorite. But we can now have our Grand Company chocobo. Yay! Also, I can go into companion because another cute thing about the chocobos is you can eventually get them to fight alongside you, and they have their own little skill tree, and you can play dress up with them! They get their own outfits too! I'm taking off the Lemonson saddle because fuck that shit. Actually, we're going naked. Heyo. Yeah, and as you can see here, you can change its color too, but I don't have access to that right now. Alright. Yay! Dress up the bird! I get to play dress up with my bird! But, I don't have any outfits right now, I just have the default one. So, I don't have anything fun to put on it. I might be able to get one if we go over to... Gridania. I might be able to get one in Gridania. Hold on. Let me go to the airship landing. Chocobo! Yay! I'm so happy. Happy, happy, happy. We finally can use mounts in this game. It takes forever to get there, but also it's good. I'm glad that they don't give you mounts right away, because it forces you to run around and learn your environment. Ugh. Imagine that. Chocolate chocobo. Gingerbread chocobo! Dude. My friend's chocobo is like a dark brown, and it's such a pretty color on a chocobo. Mira's chocobo is like a light tan color. You can go, like, a lot of colors. They have a whole, like, chocobo color calculator website. Hold on. I can show you guys. Because, like, when you change its color, you have to feed it a certain amount of food. So, like, there's all of these colors available. Look at all of them. So if I wanted to get it to soot black from the default desert yellow... Chocobo nuggets! Yum! Do you think that Santa would have a sled full of flying chocobo? Dude! Please? So I would need to feed it 19 apples 23 pears, and 32 berries in one feeding to change it to soot black. Ugh. So much work. And, like, it is recommended to alternate your fruits when feeding to avoid maxing out your RGB values. So this, not only do I have to feed it all of these berries, I have to feed it to them in this recommended order. So you can see why it's kind of tedious. And then I think you have to wait. Yeah, you have to wait 6 hours in order for the actual color to set in. So sometimes people will do all of that work, and then their chocobo ends up the wrong color. Yippee! So when are we feeding the burb? I'll have to wait until after I have a house, unfortunately. Because you can only feed them if you have a stable for them, and you only have a stable if you have a house or an apartment in the game. So either when I add myself to my own free company, or I get an apartment, which is far down the line because I'm not getting an apartment with the 18,000 gil that I have. My, like, 10 pennies that I have on me. Walks up to an apartment like, can I buy a house? And I pull out my pocket full of lint. Please? Oh my god. I wish- oh my god, if I had more people playing with me, we could totally do, like, Palace of the Dead, too. Oh, look at everyone in their little holiday outfits. Ah, it's so cute. Okay, I was going to check the guy in Old Gridania over here. Because I think he might have, if I get the, like, black mage outfit, it'll at least be, like, kind of, like, voidy a little bit, you know? Kind of like me, a little bit. Better than nothing. Better than nothing, you know? It's a good starter outfit for the burb. Because there's a lot of outfits that you can get in this game, but they're typically kind of hard to get. They're typically a little bit of work. But these ones are not- what the fuck are you? That we should thus meet can surely be no coincidence, and so to mark this fateful occasion, I shall make you a gift of magical potion. Fantasia is called, and legends hold that it will allow you to alter your appearance. Oh, it's a free Fantasia bottle. Oh, okay, cool. Thank you. That's pretty nice. Those are usually 10 bucks. Like 10 human dollars. 10 real world dollars, usually it costs. Give me some achievement points. And I would like to get- oh, I probably don't have enough for a barding. No. Wait, yes I do. Black Mage barding. They have 3 bardings here, which are the outfits for your chocobo. You can get the Wild Rose barding, the Barding of Light, and the Black Mage barding. Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the Black Mage barding. Because I think it's the least ugly one. No offense to early, yeah, I could Fantasia anytime I want. We could have Sally change her appearance every single expansion if we wanted to. That could be fun. Because I think you also get a free Fantasia at the end of A Realm Reborn. So, that's pretty cool. And I'm gonna go ahead and... oh, I don't have my Chocobo saddlebag yet. Okay. The other thing that we're gonna do here in Gridania is we're gonna go a little bit south, and we're going to pick up a little quest that makes our Chocobo fight with us. Because you really don't know it's there as a quest, but I think it's a really good idea to pick it up as soon as you can. Because then you get to fight with your little guy. And here's a look at the Starlight celebration this year. Ah! It's so cute. We're gonna be doing that next week. I wonder what we get this year for the Starlight Celebration. Starlight Celebration 2024. What do we get? Final Fantasy XIV. Oh, we actually get a barding for our Chocobo! This is what we get this year for the Christmas event. It's a little outfit for the Chocobo. It's so cute! It's got like fancy little pants and a little basket of apples on it and a little hat. That's so cute. Oh, that's adorable. We'll definitely be doing that next week. Oops, there we go. Hello, I would like to go to Central Shroud, please. I'm actually really happy with that. Normally the Christmas event kind of gives, kind of mid things sometimes. There's a Twitch event going on right now where you can get a snowman mount in game, but it's just a recoloring of the Christmas event snowman mount that we got a couple of years ago, which is kind of annoying. Like, you have to pay real world money for that? You're not even just gonna give it to me for watching Twitch channels? Fuck you. But now we can actually take out our Chocobo! Yay! Look at our baby! It's me, I'm the Chocobo. Wow. Let's put their new outfit on. Companion. Black Mage Barding, Black Mage Barding, and Black Mage Barding. Ta-da! New fit! Who this? How do I... There we go. Check out the new fit for Newt. Yup. Yup! I was a baby bird the whole time! And now... I know, Newt, listen, I know you really want to be out right now, but we are gonna switch to the Fenrir. Because it is a cool-ass fucking motorcycle! Yeah! It also goes faster, so. Newt with the drip! Me when I'm drippy? Is that what the kids say? Me when I'm dripping? I'm full of the drip. I'm driptastic. Driptabulous. Something like that. Where do I get the... Is it not available yet? Oh fuck, what if it's in Limsa Lominsa? Well, fuck me. I'm not going that far. We're going to the Waking Sands. Fuck this shit. We're going back to the main story deck. It's main story time. Fuck you guys, I'm going back to Minfilia! I hate you! I hate you. You guys are so mean to me. Don't even give me my chocobos. Me when I'm dripping? I can't believe we're only at 28 quotes. How do you see quotes? I think it's exclamation mark quote? Yeah, there you go. Man, I wonder what I was talking about at that time. Sorry, fucking obsessed with some Ellison in the 12s with chilling and minding their business and suddenly seeing a fucking motorcycle tearing through the fucking woods. A motorcycle coming through the woods and there's like a demonic woman sitting on top of it. She has horns. And she's dark gray. With blue hair and pronouns. Like, this baddie comes zipping by. Hello? Me when I'm dripping? Hello? I need to get an owl to graphite. Top 10 mistakes I've made. Oh, it looks like everyone's moved around again. We've got Brennan here now. The red one. Salamander is kind of the coolest biker baddie in this game. Hey, ain't you the last that rode into the boat on Limsa Lamensa with me? It's you, ain't it? Ha! Glad to see you found a good home. What am I doing here? Well, I heard tell of one of me brothers came through not long ago. Looks like I just missed him, though. I ain't seen either one of them since the calamity. Didn't even know they were still alive. But after running into folk who swore they knew me and time and again, I reckoned they had to be out there somewhere. I've been traveling and peddling in the hopes that I'd find me brothers ever since. If you see a fellow what looks like me, let him know that Brennan's looking for him, would you? So in other words, this man is a triplet, and depending on what city you start in, there's 3 versions of this man. And those are his his triplet brothers. And now we've got Y'shtola and Urianger over here. Whoop, whoop. Sorry, Urianger. I want to talk to Y'shtola first. We will continue to focus our efforts on investigating the primals. The Amalja are not the only tribe that has succeeded in summoning its deity. Whoa. They're not the only one? Fate shall be thy guide. When our purposes become one, once again shall our paths lead us here. Our city of learning is now naught but shadows. Ere the light of dawn breaketh, shall we follow whither the sand blows. I'm always saying that. So true, King. That's what I'm always saying. Oop, I did not mean to talk to you all the way over there. I'm not sure I grasp the purpose of these remembrance ceremonies. Whether you remember or rewrite the past, what does it matter? It isn't as though you can repeat it. Our present-day enemies ought to serve as sufficient motivation, don't you think? The only lesson I believe we should take apart from the calamity is that far greater threats can and will appear. I hear you pledged yourself to a grand company. Me? I don't think I could do it. I'd never feel like one of them, no matter what the recruiters say. Oh, Ehrenwald. He's so sad and soggy. I like him. He sure says words while being pretty. Yes, indeed. Sands and whatnot. I'm glad you think he's pretty. I also love Urianger. I think he's pretty too. He's funny.
I've been chatting with Persevanes, and we both swear there was another member of our crew. We still ain't figured out a way to prove who we was, but you just wait and see. It won't be long before everybody else sees us for the heroes we is.
So true, Una. And then we have Liavine. Have we met Summer before? You must be quite the accomplished adventurer to be welcomed to these halls. Me? No one's ever expected much of me, and so far I've done a fine job of living down to their expectations. Yikes, girl. Damn. Yikes. Oh, and Ida and Papalima are out here. Hey, you two.
Let me see if I have this right. You're an adventurer who's a scion and a storm? Golly, how do you keep track of everything? It must be fun pairing up with lots of different people. Me, I'm always with Papalimo. Come to think of it, why am I always with Papalimo?
Following the calamity, each nation's armed forces underwent large-scale restructuring centered upon its grand company. Oh god. History lesson time. In Gridania, the Order of the Twin Adder absorbed both the Wood Whalers and the God's Quiver, while the... Do they? While the Levinsons enacted the complete murder of the Maelstrom and the Knights of the Barracuda. Ul'dah is the odd nation out, having made no notable changes to its armed forces. As before, and in the spirit of the Sultanate, each entity retains a certain degree of independence. Cool. And then we've got Thancred up here. Hey, bud. The incident with the traitor still weighs heavily on everyone's minds, the Flame Generals most of all. And although he cannot be expected to know what evil lurks in the hearts of every man under his command, the revelation is nevertheless a devastating blow to his authority. Even so, it warrants saying that you should not let this tragedy color your opinion of the man. In all my years working with the Flame General, I've never had reason to doubt his capacity to lead. Ah! Sorry, the Flame General is my favorite character in this game. He's everything to be okay! Welcome back, Sally. Lady Minfilia awaits you within. Sorry, I needed to sound like a Geiger counter for a second. Welcome back. It seems you wasted no time putting your skills to work.
I'm Invilia.
How do I know? Why, the recruitment officer called to regale me with the tale of your heroics. The pride in his voice was palpable. We Scions are truly fortunate to have you with us, Sally. Now, when last we spoke, I said I wanted you to meet some of my friends, did I not? Well, I neglected to mention that you have already met. Tataru, please show them in. Mm-hmm.
This way, sirs.
It's the guys we saved on the ship last week. Thanks again for getting us out of that mess. We owe you our lives. But I don't think we properly introduced ourselves. I'm Biggs. And I'm God's man, spit it out, will you? Wedge at your service! They're so cute. The Goggle Boys, yeah, the Goggle Boys are here. I am pleased to say that Biggs and Wedge will be staying with us for a while. Yay! Magitech-driven contraptions such as airships grow ever more vital to the city-states of Eorzea. As a neutral party, it was judged that we Scions should serve as the keepers of this technology. Of course, for this we needed the knowledge of experts, and so we requested the assistance of Garland Ironworks, who very kindly sent us 2 of their finest engineers. Our happy family continues to grow. On behalf of the Scions, I bid you welcome to the Waking Sands. Like every soul here, I love Eorzea, and I count myself blessed to have been given this chance to stand with you and fight for the future of the realm. Never have I known such fulfillment, such happiness. Aww. Aww. Happy to be here with you, Minfilia. She's such a baddie. Okay. Hi, can I have my next quest, please? Oh! Oh, we get to go. Ah! Yay, okay.
Now, having set aside the formalities,
Oh, she'll talk for us. Go ahead, Queen.
we have a favor to ask of you.
Mm-hmm.
Have the documents arrived from the students of Baldessian?
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
Okay.
We have conducted a study at the behest of the Order of the Twin Adder.
Okay.
Papalimo, Ida, a synopsis if you would.
Hey, you two! Do we get to team up with them this time?
Our task was to survey the behavior of the Sylphs, a beast tribe indigenous to the Twelveswood.
Why do you sound like that in ARR, man? Dude, your Realm Reborn voice is rough.
Oh, how to describe them. They look like Gisselcreens, floating ones, that worship the primal Ramu.
Mm-hmm.
Ahem. Though technically a beast tribe, Sylphs are blessed with a comparatively personable demeanor, conducive to peaceful communication.
Cool.
Offering us an invaluable opportunity to learn what the beast tribes know of the primals.
I think everyone's just being gay for Minfilia in the chat. That's how I know you guys are good. If you guys think that Minfilia's hot, I trust you guys.
While Ramu's existence is well documented, the Sylphs do not, or perhaps cannot, summon the primal any longer, insofar as can be ascertained, until such time as we know.
Right, whatever that means, Papa Limo.
It would be unwise to assume that the threat posed by the primal has passed.
Okay, so we should think that the threat is still there.
Which leaves
TLDR.
Gridania with the added worry of not knowing what they should be worrying about.
So true! That's me with my anxiety, Queen.
In that regard, they are hardly alone.
Oh.
What we can say with absolute certainty is that Gridania has its hands full fending off Garuda.
Garuda! Garuda! Why did he say it like that? Garuda!
Who, I need hardly remind you, is among the most savage and terrible of all known primals.
Are they hot, though?
In short, it is essential that we approach the sylphs in as diplomatic a manner as possible.
Right. I need her to conquer me, but also she gives me such gender envy. Humanphilia? She's kind of cute.
Words and actions can be misconstrued. The only sure way to communicate our intentions is the echo.
Echo.
Winning the sylph's favor may well bring us a step closer to mitigating the threat of the primals. Will you help us?
Minphilia's VA sounds almost kind of like Shadowheart from BG3. She's kind of like if Shadowheart, like someone doing like a bad impression of Shadowheart. It kind of sounds like that to me. But yes, I will help you mitigate the threat of the primals. That's kind of my job. That's why I'm here.
Grateful.
Lovely. Well, as much as I'd like to help, I'm afraid I would be of little use to anyone in Gridania. A veritable babe in the woods.
A veritable babe in the woods. He's like, I'm a babe, right? You think I'm a babe? I'm like, yeah, sure, Thancred. Whatever you want to think, bud. This is true of every baddie in the game. Dude, there's so many baddies in this game. It's crazy. Thancred gives more gender envy than anything. I feel that. I feel that. Is it weird for me to say that I get gender envy from the guy in the fucking, like, potato sack with the goggles? Urianger. He gives me gender envy. A little bit. I kind of want to be that. I want to be just a potato sack with goggles on.
Ida and Papalimo, however, should be able to see the forest for the trees. Is that not so, Minphilia?
Indeed. You are willing?
Leave it to me.
Us, Ida, us!
Us, Ida! He's like her dad. That's her tiny dad. Don't ask me to go to the racism woods. I'd be so useless. Ugh. Nice. He's like, Thancred is kind of babe in a way I can't fathom to describe. He's kind of baby girl. You know what I mean? Like, I kind of want to baby girlify him. Your mission is to make contact with the Sylphs with the ultimate goal of finding a peaceful resolution to the threat posed by Ramuh. Be fairly warned, the Sylphs are a unique people to say the least, and you may find yourself bewildered by their customs at first. Yet know that Ida and Papalimo will be on hand to support you in all your endeavors. Yippee! Don't ask me to go to the racism woods. Boy, I love the racism woods. Hey, Thancred. Where'd you get that necklace? Traipsing around in the woods is hardly my forte. 'Tis only fitting that those two will be the ones to assist you this time. Lest you harbor concerns about me and my idle hands, know that I will be busy conducting my own independent investigation while you entreat the Sylphs. Okay, Godspeed. Have fun out there, King. Oh, Biggs and Wedge are over here! Hey guys, what are you chatting about? We haven't forgotten how you saved us, Sally. Don't worry, Wedge and I mean to repay the favor in kind. I like it here. Safe, hidden, a bit dank and dingy perhaps, but I've known worse. Plus, the receptionist was rather charming, don't you think? Oh. Oh, someone's looking at... Donna! You can't quote me on that. No, literally, he's literally waiting for me. What is this guy always fucking yapping about? What are you always... And who's this guy? He's new. This is my first time seeing him. Oh, Brennan's just chilling. Merchants told me it was Brent that delivered their goods. Maybe if I wait a while, he'll come back with another shipment. Aw. What do you have to say, Urianger? Ramuh, beloved primal of the like, this thing gives me... I want this gender. I'll take what he's having, please. Big forehead, dude. Yeah. Ramuh, beloved primal of the Sylphs. Rooted is he in the laws of Eld, the stern arbiter of the forest. Legend hath it that this thunderous entity appeareth in the guise of an elderly sage. Thus doth history oft speaketh of the old man of the woods. Oh, okay. Oh my god. I'm like the same height as him! I didn't even realize that we're like the same size. That's so funny. That's so funny. Boing! Hi, Ashtola. With the addition of the 2 engineers you rescued, the Waking Sands has become lively indeed. Were you aware that the entry to the Sands requires the fulfillment of certain conditions? One must either gain recognition from the Scions, or earn the approval of Tataru. Our Lalafellan clerk has quite a discerning eye for character. Final Fantasy! Hi, Crouton! Welcome on in! Yeah, we're playing through a Realm Reborn right now. We're very early on in the game. I'm a big fan of this game, so I'm replaying the plot with all of you guys. Yay! Brennan of the Lee Mulligans? Yeah, dude, I can't believe Brennan Lee Mulligan is in this game. What's up, Ava? They tell me you were instrumental in Ifrit's defeat. Bravo, Sally, bravo! Perhaps you've heard of my exploits. The Flames and I struck a decisive blow against the Lizardmen by destroying and pillaging their stores of crystals. Aye, they won't be summoning their primal again anytime soon. Sweet. Okay. Not a big fan of destroying and pillaging, but it's the crystals, so we do have to get rid of those. Oh, yes, I only beat AR recently? Oh, nice! Are you on the free trial, then? I hope you are, because the free trial is great. Ehrenwald. Abba neglects to mention that our allied forces have suffered heavy casualties. The operation succeeded, but at great cost. With an outcome like that, should we truly consider it a victory? Abba says we should, but I'm not so sure. Oh, he's such a sweet kid. Man. Yeppers. Oh, hell yeah. I hope you're enjoying it so far. Honestly, the story just keeps going upwards for a while.
Guess what, Sally? We found our 3rd man. 'Twas bleeding Sat's Flow. Buck of me, how could I ever forget about Sat's Flow? Aye, the 3 of us was always together, I think.
Oh. Hey man, how are you Hey, how are you drinking that? Clink. And then this was their 3rd member. Yeah, I don't really know much about these 3, but apparently they were in 1.0. The OG one. I finally got the man I wanted to see, whose name took me ages to learn, so I'm happy. I think I probably know who you're talking about. Someone in some post-ARR content. Harrybert. The name's Harrybert. I've taken up residence here for reasons I'd prefer not to delve into. I may not be much use on the battlefield, but I know a thing or two about dealing with people. If you find yourself in a bind, you'd do well to avail yourself of my services. Okay. Yeah, more than likely. Who the f- Girl, what are you doing back here? Why are you acting spooky? She's got pretty eyes, though. She's just acting spooky back there. What's that all about? Alright, we should actually go to the Shroud now. Back to Gridania. Back to the racism woods. Everyone's favorite place. Crouton, what's your starting city? Where did you start? I see my boy Biggs in there! Yes! We just recruited Biggs and Wedge. Our besties of all time. Truly. Gridania as well. Oh, nice! We started in Limsa Laminsa with Marauder. And in my main playthrough, I started in Ul'dah, but I have started playthroughs in Gridania. Yeah. I have like... I think I have like 10 or 12 alts at this point. It's probably closer to 14, actually, now that I think about it. I have one on every, like, overall data center. Not like a individual data center, but like I have one in the Americas, one in Europe, one in Asia, one in Eurasia. in Oceania. Yeah, you know, don't worry about it. We know far too little of the Sylphs to lay any worthwhile plans. We must call upon the Scions once more if we are to... beg pardons. Why are they scattered all over? Of my alts? It's mostly just so that I have alts on different service centers so that I can play with different people. Also because I wanted to see what the other data centers were like. The truth is, when you live in America and you play on the European or the Asian data centers, it's mostly playing by yourself because everyone's asleep. Because I always play at times when it's like 3 a.m. over there. So I'm alone. And it's very empty. The American data centers, so far that I've seen, are very full. But there's also some of the like Japanese data centers that are much more full. Yeah, time zones are a pain. And Japan is like basically opposite to us. So I have a tendency to play at like really weird hours of the day for them. Beg pardons. 'Tis a terrible habit of mine to think aloud, but tell me, what brings you to the Adder's Nest? Hello, I'm here to talk with some cabbages, I think? Hail, adventurer. I bid you welcome to the Adder's Nest. Do you seek to intertwine your destiny with the Twin Adder? The fuck? Oh my god, we have matching boots with Ida right now! Ah, slay!
Good day, Commander. Sorry to disappoint you, but other business brings us here today.
Ida and Papalimo! Always a pleasure to see the two of you. My men tell me you quest in the name of the Scions of late.
Quite so, Commander. A little bird told us that the Twin Adder was in need of our adventuring prowess.
Ah, your little bird sings true. No doubt you've heard that we're investigating the Sylphs. That curious beast tribe that calls the depths of the Twelvewood home. The Sylphs are, for the most part, a peaceable bunch, much to the delight of the elder Seedseer, who has no desire to see her people embroiled in yet another fruitless war. The Twin Adder is of the same mind, and 'tis precisely for this reason that the Sylphs' relation to the primal Ramu has raised a flag of warning amongst our ranks. Friendly as they may appear, beastmen will be beastmen. Hey guys, welcome back to the Racism Woods! Let's go! We're starting! Love Ida, one of many best girls. The women in this game rule, by the way. Can I just say that? The women in this game fucking rule. Should there be even a sliver of a chance that the summoning of the primal might disturb the balance between Gridania and the Sylphic tribes, it is a possibility we cannot ignore.
Better to be safe than sorry, indeed.
Do we strike at Ramu, or leave the Sylphs to their own ways? That is the question, yet I find myself lacking ample knowledge to arrive at an answer. Opinions abound within Gridania, but to listen only to one's own is among the greatest mistakes a commander can make. I would hear from the other side, the Sylphs themselves, and seek an impartial party to serve as my liaison. That is where you Scions come in. Yup. The Sylphs of Little Solace remain untempered, and have held many a productive dialogue with our people. I would hear their candid thoughts on their tempered brethren. That said, I urge you to exercise due caution. Sylphic tradition and etiquette bear little resemblance to our own. It would not do to have any cross-cultural faux pas get in the way of a productive parley. En route to Little Solace, you will come upon the Hawthorn Hut. Our officer stationed there can enlighten you as to how to win the Sylph's favor. May your expedition be a worthwhile one. Yay!
A friendly palaver with the Sylphs. This should be pleasant enough diversion. The Hawthorn Hut, was it? Why, I believe the ferry departing from West Shore Pier should take us straight there. A friendly palaver indeed. I hope this will be as straightforward as you say, Papalimo.
Yeah, so, speaking of the Racism Woods, my main character that I play as is a Keeper of the Moon Mikote, which only show up in this region of the world, right? Like, literally, they only show up here. And the Bard questline, or the Archer questline for Gridania, is basically a Keeper of the Moon Mikote and a Wildwood Elizin arguing over, like, who can fight with bows and arrows. And it's yikes. This is just for the White Wolf Gate to open up. I just have to run over here real quick.
Meehat! Hi, Owl!
Owl, you're on my ear. I can go. I can swing you around. I can go. You're like a little airplane going. Hi, Owl. Welcome on in. How are you doing, dude? Can't stay, but I saw Meehat and wanted to say Meehat. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you're having a good afternoon. Mwah! Kissy for Owl. Mwah! Second kissy for Owl. Here, take my gate pass. Thank you. Sphene earrings, sunstone earrings, or malachite earrings. Piety, skill speed. Oh, no, I want the tenacity one. There we go. Yay! Those are good for me. I always jump scare myself with that. Ah! Now I have some little yellow dangly earrings. Sphene earrings. That's fun. So now we have to run all the way back over here to go to this, and we'll just teleport outside. Oh wait, no, we need to teleport to the Lancers Guild. There we go. At the Lancers Guild, we need to talk to Tiny. Hello.
Aye, the ferry docked at the base of this hill will carry you across the lake to the East Shroud. Once you're ashore, head due east and you should find the Hawthorn Hut without much trouble.
Alright. To the Hawthorn Hut we go.
Yay!
Sweet Bloom Pier. There we go. Lancers Guild, that's my pros right there! Yeah! Ooh, 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 ooh. I miss the Duskwhite that's part of the Lancers quests. He deserved better. TBH. I think he's kind of cute. Alright. Through the woods we go. This is my favorite section of the 12's Wood, personally. I think it's so pretty here. Actually, I have two favorite sections. The other one is in the Northern Shroud, where it's all like autumnal looking. I think it's really nice. But ugh. Why do you have to be the Racism Woods? Yeah, bro just needed help. Yeah, and unfortunately, he was a Duskwhite. So the Racism Woods got him.
Clink. Hi, Outback.
Welcome on in. Welcome back, that is. I splode? No! No. No sploding. No sploding. We're fine here. Okay. But no. Shh. Everything's okay. Everything's good. No. Everything's gonna be okay. Everything's fine. Also, his name could be named into a Looney Tunes show. What's his name again? It's like, it's... No, I don't think that's it. I don't think it's... Oh, it's Folks! I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Folks. Really? I'm gonna get you. I am's goings to touches you. Fingies! I've got fingies. Look, I got one little paw. Does a little pose up, pisses you off. Grr. Wait, you know what I can do, probably? Hold on. Hold on, guys. Oh. I made myself small. There you go. Bear on the head. Bear on the head. Bear on the head. Yeah. Yeah. Indeed, I am Amelayne of the Twin Adder. I understand you're here to learn of the Sylphs, yes? For all their whimsy, they are a wary lot, particularly since the Empire has come to the Shroud. Earn their trust, however, and they're friendly as any folk. They have their quirks, but we all do, no? Would you know more, you'd do well to speak with the master of this hut, Rolf. He's forgotten more about the Sylphs than I'll ever know. Sure. Oh, hey man. You good? Come to learn a thing or two about the Sylphs, have you? I'll tell you one thing, they're a peculiar folk. How peculiar, you ask? Well, let me just tell you. Beg pardon, friend. My memory's just not what it used to be. I've seen much and more in my adventuring days, and it's all a clutter in my noggin now. Though I've shared my stories with those around the hut before, you might have more luck with them. Oh, jeez. But yeah. The job quests in Gridania in general are kind of rough. Except for the healer one. That one's just kind of boring. It's like okay, actually. It's okay. It's decent. It's decent. I've just done it too many times.
The Sylphs, yes, Father's told me his story plenty of times. What I've always found most captivating is how their concept of etiquette is almost completely alien to our own. You'd do best not to underestimate them on account of their childlike looks, lest your face end up with a mess of glyphs, squiggles, and chocobo scratches. Tee-hee!
What the fuck was the tee-hee for? What the hell? Headcanon, Rolf has inattentive ADHD and yaps about Sylphs to people. He's just like me for real. That's such a good headcanon. I love that. Hi, Mon. The Sylphs. Inveterate tricksters and troublemakers, that's what they are. One day they're drawing marble faces on our masks, the next they're sending our young sentries falling to the bottom of a ravine. Tell them to stop and they just laugh at you. Rolf claims they harbor no ill will, but I dare say such pranks are no laughing matter. That's so funny. No, I don't need a chocobo, I just wanted to unlock it. Now we got Blazette. Like Bowsette, but different. Like Blaze. Blaze 420.
The quickest way to a quiver woman's heart might be through her stomach, but don't even think of trying to foist your foodstuffs on a Sylph. They sustain themselves simply by bathing in the sun, or so Rolf once told me. Oh, they eat sunlight. That's so cute. They're little plant people.
Hey, Rolf. Oh, of course, of course! Hearing your stories, well, my stories, has brought the memories flooding back to me. I feel like dancing! Yes! Nothing brings people together quite like a little toe tapping. Oh, don't do your shitty little cure dance. Oh. A Sylph told me long ago that dancing is a time-honored greeting amongst their kind. You do well to remember this. It may just help win the favor of our forest friends. Ooh, kill him, Rolf! Oh, don't hurt him, man. Don't hurt him. Thankfully, my dance is way cuter. Ehehe, so cute! We're gonna be doing a lot of that. Oh, still here, eh? Great! There's one more thing you should know about the Sylphs. They don't take kindly to guests who show up empty-handed. To earn their trust, you do well to bring along a... drat, what was it again? And my wife Rosa and I were just speaking on the matter not days ago. Where's your fucking wife, man? Oh, forgive me, friend. Speak to Rosa at the comm. Her memory should prove more reliable than my own. Oh, okay, it's back there. Puppy! This mount was a gift before they stopped making gifts available. Me and my friend traded mount purchases with each other. So we both bought a mount for the other. And this was the one that I got. It's a little puppy, and it barks, and it jumps, and it goes, oh, and it goes, hew, hew. Bark. It's so cute. It's so cute. This is one of the store mounts that you can purchase for real life money. Ahaha. Oh, I almost breathed in water. That was close. I'm really good and smart, and I don't breathe water into my throat. Or my lungs. A peace offering for the sylphs. Were it anyone else, I'd recommend a jar of honey, but I fear that wouldn't get you past their front doorstep, dear. No, their tastes run more to the unusual. Are you perchance familiar with milkroot? That's what we call the root of the most fiendish seedkin, the ochu. When chewed, it exudes a cloudy liquid that's said to induce curious visions in the imbiber. You did not catch me dead trying the stuff, but the sylphs seem to enjoy it to no end. Oh, they like the hard shit. Alright. I've not seen an ochu around the comm in quite some time, but I did encounter a suspicious clump of grass the other day. Were you to stimulate it somehow with some of this amber syrup, for example, you might be surprised at what comes out. Good luck. Okay, that's really specific, but thank you. Money can buy many peanuts. Money can buy many goods and services. Including a subscription to Final Fantasy XIV Online. The online MMORPG. Curious tussock. Oh, you couldn't just say, like, bush? Has to be a tussock. Oh, hey, Ochu.
Achoo!
Oh, I've been poisoned. What the fuck? Die. Alright. Oh shit, I'm level 30. We're getting close to the end here, but honestly, next time we might also do my job quests, because I don't want to get too far ahead without doing my job quests. I think I need to do 25 and 30? Let's see. 25, yeah. Okay, so I need to do 25 and 30. Oh, that guy's, like, the smartest. Sure does accidentally breathe water a lot, though. Could it be some kind of strange hobby? Yeah, it's just a hobby. No, it's just like it's like a hobby. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I got this milkroot. Milkroot! But of course, those sylphs quaff that cloudy stuff as quick as I do a flagon of mead. The effect's just about the same as well. Any road, the gift of milkroot will have the sylphs calling you their friend and sister the moment they lay eyes on it. Now, let me wrap that up for you. I'm starting to feel a bit woozy. Are you good? Are you okay? What the fuck? I've taken the liberty of wrapping your milkroot well and good. This should keep it nice and fresh, not to mention spare you from that god's awful stench.
Thank you.
The sylphs love the stuff, but me? I'd rather bury my nose in chocobo dung. I dare say the reek even rivals the breath of the morble that put an end to my adventuring days. But I could tell you that story another time. You've much more important matters to attend to today, yes? The sylphs are an eccentric bunch, but I've shared their company enough to know that they're kind at heart. They'll not shun one whose intentions are true. May your parley be a fruitful one, friend. And do stop by on your return. There's a flagon full of full flower mead with your name on it if you regale me with your adventuring tales. I'll definitely do that. And before I forget, don't go traipsing off just yet. Emmeline here would have a word with you. Travel in safety, friend, and do pass along my regards to the winged ones. Not me remembering being, like, around level 50 doing this bit because I'm a side quest fiend. I know! If you do anything in this game, you level up so fast. So, you get over-leveled really quickly. I'm trying not to get too crazy over-leveled, but we're already pretty far ahead of the story quest. It's good to see your knowledge of sylphic culture has matured. I see no reason to delay your mission any further. Upon your arrival at Little Solace, seek out a young sylph by the name of Comuxio. He has served as an intermediary between our peoples on many an occasion, and has the close ear of his tribe's elder. I see that Hawthorne has furnished you with some of the malodorous root that sylphs so adore. I have something of far greater import for you to deliver, a missive from the Elder Seedseer herself. To summarize the letter's contents in brief, it vouches for the integrity of our envoy, that would be you, and restates Gridania's desire to maintain a harmonious relationship with our long-standing friends of the forest. The war with the Ixal has taken a toll on our resources. We can ill afford to get mired in another conflict. I need not impress upon you any further the importance of this mission. May the 12 see you return with good tidings. I didn't even touch my job quest until after so long because I thought I couldn't do them because of free trial. Oh man, and if you're a Lancer too, oh jeez, you really only start to get really fun stuff after like 45, I think? 45 is when you get your first AoE. What the fuck? Why? Why is it so far away? Lancer can be kind of slow as a DPS when you first play it, but it does get very fun. It gets pretty wild and crazy. I'll have to do a big poll in my Discord at some point when we get close to the end of A Realm Reborn to see what class I should play for the post A Realm Reborn quests, because they're pretty long. There's a lot going on there. Yeah, and once you get to the Winter Place and get the cooler Lancer, exactly. Once you get to Dragoon, then things start to pop off. Then things start getting interesting. Let's see here. Commixio. Oh boy, now I have to read Sylph dialogue. Wish me luck, everyone. Cross your fingers.
Walking One is not familiar to this one. This one does not trust strange walking ones. Strange dancing ones might be a different story, but this one expects no such thing. Walking One should go home and leave this one be.
Okay, I have to dance for them. Dance.
Hee hee. Look at my sprightly little dance. La la la. This one would welcome Walking One who moves like these ones. If Walking One would talk to this one will answer. This one is a busy one, so Walking One should speak with quick tongue.
Okay. I can talk to you quickly.
Walking One would bring gift to this one. Walking One is most kind.
Here's your milk root and your letter from Kane Senna. Yeah, there you go.
Walking One brings milk root. Milk root fills this one with great joy. This one gives thanks, gives many, many thanks.
I actually kind of enjoyed doing their dialogue. That's really fun.
Walking One carries message for Elder One. This one will deliver the message to Elder One. Walking One should not worry.
Hello.
Hello there. We're envoys from Gridania, and we're here to treat with your people.
Hi, we've come to pay our respects to your elder and to learn from him more of your Lord Ramu.
Who are these ones? These Walking Ones come from Gridania. Walking One became a dancing one and brought milk root, but Walking One tricks this one. This one does not like tricks. This one will speak no more. Elder One is busy. Walking One should go home. Go home, you say? But the Sylphs of Little Solace have always welcomed Gridanian envoys with open wings.
The letter carried by Sally here is an oath of peace penned by the Elder Seedseer herself. Still, you would refuse us?
This one's reasons are no business of Walking One's. Elder One has no words for Gridania. Walking Ones waste everyone's time. Well, I never. Turned away at the gates. Whatever did we do to deserve such a rude welcome? Was Sally's jig insufficiently jiggy?
I'm as baffled as you, but something tells me recent events have our erstwhile fluttery friends feeling uncommonly wary. It would seem we've no choice but to ask around and see how we might earn their trust. Yup. Oh god. I don't want any of these potions. These useless potions! I don't need them. Okay. I have to- talk to Ida. I think probably this is a decent place for us to end for today. We've made it to the Realm of the Sylphs, my favorite beast tribe from Realm Reborn. They're so cute! And if you know me, I'm weak for a fairy, and these guys are pretty fairy-like to me. So we got our chocobo, and we've met the Sylphs of Gridania, one of the 2 beast tribes that make their home here in the 12swood. So we'll just go ahead and log off right here in between Ida and Papalimo, and next week we will do the Christmas quests and my Marauder quests, and then hopefully be able to get back to the story quest, but I don't know how long that's gonna take. But we'll be playing with Tona next week, hopefully. So, yay! We'll have Tona on, and we can see I Like Hot Moms again. It's been so long since we've seen the beautiful I Like Hot Moms. We're gonna go ahead and take our solid 20 seconds to exit the game. And while we exit the game, I'm gonna go ahead and switch back to just chatting, move myself back over here, and Bear can finally go on my head. There we go, on my other ear. Balance things out a little. Let me try Discord. Yeah! Welcome on into the Discord. Join us, shall you? Let's find somewhere to raid out to as well. I think we'll probably go... You guys want to do Wild West SMP? I know you guys usually love to go over to Starf's channel. We can go over to Starfish. Or we can go to Term, who's playing Little Goody Two Shoes. Oh, I think they just ended Little Goody Two Shoes. That's so funny. I think they just ended. In that case, we'll go to Starf. We'll go to Starf. And see their Wild West SMP shenanigans. The King of Starfish. I'm not used to the the banner for channels being like above the video now. The Switch is making me crazy. Alright, if you're not already in my Discord, here's another link to the Discord that you're free to copy. Or you're free to jump into if you'd like to. We talk about all sorts of stuff in there. If you want to see more Final Fantasy XIV content, make sure that you get the Final Fantasy XIV role because it unlocks those channels. Let's see here. You can also find me on TikTok and Blue Sky with the username DreamyNewt. No underscore, just DreamyNewt. And I think I'm on Tumblr too, but I haven't posted there in a while. But I will be back tomorrow at same time, 8 p.m. EST for, I don't know, maybe art. I haven't decided yet. It'll depend on how I feel tomorrow. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. But regardless, I will see you all then, and for now, sweet dreams, good night, and I'll see you all in your nightmares. Bye!